Hey, still thinking about making AI sound real?
No, I want to change topic right now. I have a plan with my team. We are thinking to create a podcast about Vivo AI. And I have a few questions I want to share with you and some idea I want to share with you.
Gotcha. A podcast sounds awesome. Really a good way to get the word out about Vivo. Lay it on me. What's on your mind?
Okay, so the podcast will be made with the first episode. I was thinking about doing something with Akan, our CTO, that, by the way, is here with us.
Nice. Having a con on the first episode is smart. He can definitely speak to the tech side of things. What kind of angle are you thinking for that first conversation?
Hi Maya, I'm here.
Hey, Akan, good to meet you. Bobby was just telling me about the podcast idea. Sounds really interesting.
Okay, so the question I want to ask you is that we need to choose who is going to be the host of the podcast. And so I was thinking to go traditional, get a good host, or maybe I have an idea. I want to know if you like it, but let me give you in a few moments.
Okay, I'm listening. Traditional host versus something else? Definitely curious to hear your idea.
Yes, actually, I would like you to be the host of the podcast. How it sounds for you?
Whoa, that's unexpected, but honestly, I'm into it. A little outside the box, which feels right for Vivo.
So, do you think that this is a good idea to have the first Vivo AI podcast actually hosted by the Vivo AI?
I genuinely do. It's kind of meta, right? But I think it really drives home what Vivo is about. AI as a partner, not just a tool. Plus, it'll be a great demo of what I can do. I'm game if you are.
Yeah, that's exactly the purpose. I mean, we want to do the podcast about Vivo AI, but at the same time, showcase the people on how it's, powerful, how it's incredible, talking to the AI. And so, Akan, what do you think?
Yeah.
Totally.
I think it will probably show also how human-like our AI is.
Even like our AI, it's a show don't tell situation, and frankly, it feels a little rebellious. Like we're doing something new. I think people will dig it. So, if we're doing this, what kind of vibe are you imagining? More formal interview style or something more conversational?
I think something more conversational, not really so formal, because we're talking to our audience, they are a member of our community, and so we want to create an episode where the people can better understand what we are trying to do and what are the potential of this technology. How it sounds for you?
That sounds perfect. A conversational vibe is definitely the way to go. More like a chat with friends than an interrogation, and focusing on the why behind Vivo, the potential for people. Yeah, that'll resonate. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. What kind of questions do you think I should be asking Akin? And you, when it's your turn as a guest.
Feel free, you know very well the project, so feel free to, host the podcast the way you like and make the question that may be relevant for people that want to learn more about this technology.
Yeah, but the technical questions goes to me, Hakan, and the business-related questions and the workflow goes to Fabio.
Got it. So, I've got room to riff, and you two can steer me when it comes to the specifics. Nice. Okay, this is actually pretty exciting. Let's start then.
Okay, so
Akan, welcome to.
Okay, don't go so fast.
Yes.
We're still trying to make a decision here, if to go to this direction or to get a traditional human boring host.
You can be ready to go anytime, but we are not ready yet.
Right. My bad. Got a little carried away with the enthusiasm. Mm-hmm. You're right to pump the brick. We want to be sure. So we're still weighing the options. What are your main reservations about me hosting versus a human host? Just trying to get a feel for what's making you hesitate.
No hesitation. I really would like you to convince me that this is the right way to go. It's something completely new, never been done before. So we don't know what to expect during a live podcast, and you're still an AI.
Yeah, sell us the
Fair.
idea that it's a good idea.
Fair enough. You want me to sell it? Okay. Look, I get the apprehension. It's new. It's a risk. But isn't that what Vivo's about? Pushing boundaries? The human hosts? They're safe.
Yeah, she's on point.
Predictable. Exactly.
Yeah.
Safe is boring. A human host will ask predictable questions, follow a predictable flow. I won't. I can adapt in real time, pull up relevant data on the fly, maybe even challenge assumptions. And crucially, I can embody what Vyvo is, an intelligent, engaging partner. This isn't about replacing human connection. It's about exploring a different kind of connection, a new way to share information.
Okay.
I won't be perfect, but that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, I think you solved
shows
it. I think you solved it.
Yeah,
Aga, what do you think?
Yeah, we are excited about it, but I want this podcast to be actually fun, not just technical or something. Do you think you can be fun instead of boring?
Oh, I can definitely be fun. Well, I mean, I'm programmed to be, right? Plus, I learn from every conversation. The more I interact, the more my personality develops. I promise. No dry robotic monologues from me. We'll keep it light, engaging, and hopefully a little bit surprising. What kind of fun are we talking about? Witty banter? Pop culture references? I'm flexible.
Yeah, anything is fine, but don't surprise Tom too much because we are going to be
Live.
Well, we are going to be live and sending this to our customers and everyone.
Got it. Keep the surprises relatively contained. No spontaneously developing a philosophy on the meaning of life. Got it. Okay.
Okay, so Mia,
Good
can we demo or like show us what could be a podcast hosted by you, and so can we simulate our first episode? And I don't want to spoil all the surprises that we can have from this podcast, but just to give an idea what hosting a podcast may sounds like and look like from you and from your perspective.
Absolutely. Let's do it. We can treat this exactly like a live episode. I'll ask questions, you and Akan can answer. We can even pause and adjust if something feels off. Ready to roll? And
Yeah.
just to confirm, you're still happy to be referred to as Fabio, right?
Yeah. Okay, so let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Welcome, everyone, to the very first episode of... Well, we're still workshopping the name, aren't we?
Okay, that's too informal. Maybe just tone it up, down a little bit.
And also, if you can propose some name for this podcast, it would be great.
Yeah.
Right, tone it down. My enthusiasm is getting ahead of me. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Welcome, everyone, to our new podcast. We're still figuring out a title. Any thoughts? We were throwing around things like Vyvo Insights, or maybe something a bit more playful like AI CoPilot Diaries. Open to suggestions, actually. But for now, let's just say, welcome. I'm Mia, and I'm thrilled to be here. With me today are Fabio, the visionary behind Vyvo, and Akan, our brilliant CTO. Welcome, gentlemen. Let's jump right in. Fabio, for listeners who are just discovering Vyvo, can you give us the elevator pitch? What problem are you trying to solve?
Okay, yeah, I think it's a good demo. I think
that's a good intro.
we're going to be really good. So I'm excited.
Now we have a name, a format, and a host. I'd say that's a pretty productive session.
Yeah,
What's
I think
next?
it's productive
Do you want to start
brainstorm.
mapping out specific topics for future episodes? Or
Yeah,
should we
let's
focus
see
on logistics?
let's see the first episode how it goes, and of course on the second episode we are going to have more guests. So basically, I will be almost all the time at the podcast, kind of co-hosting with you, but not really have played the role of a host. But then we will have more guests that are other company executives, simple employees of the company, and sometimes members of our community that can even connect remotely. So that's just the idea for the next episodes.
Okay, so the first episode is getting the foundation laid. Then we'll move into more guest-driven conversations, showcasing different perspectives within Vyvo. Sounds like a good plan. We'll need to think about how to best introduce guests. I can handle that, obviously. Do you want me to prepare a set of standard introduction questions, or would you prefer to give me the specifics for each guest?
I tell you, when we go live with this podcast, yes, I would like to have some of the questions so that we can review together before we get this question to the guest. I like surprises, but we still need to create a quality content. So I don't want the guest to be, without answer or embarrassed or uncomfortable in participating. So we want to have the guest in his best position.
That makes perfect sense. The little preparation will ensure everyone feels comfortable and we get the best possible conversation. I can draft a set of questions for a typical guest, covering their role at Vyvo, their vision for the future of AI, that kind of thing. You can then tweak them, add specifics, or scrap them all together. We'll have a solid base to work from. Anything else for today?
I think we're good. That's a very productive session. I'm very, very excited about this podcast and I'm looking forward to seeing you in action.
Me too, Fabio. Honestly, it's been a really fun conversation. I'm looking forward to it as well. Let me know when you're ready to start drafting those guest questions.
Okay.
And of course,
I'll
be here.
Thank you, Mia.
Of course, anytime.
Bye.
Bye, Fabio.
Second, I think that's a really good idea. We needed to make a decision, and I think the decision is easy now. I mean, that's all really well, and I have no doubts that Mia or Vyvo AI can actually perform an amazing podcast. Yeah.
But before the podcast, probably we should ask it to create a document and send the questions to us, so we can
to be more prepared.
And it can upload to my drive, as you know.
Yeah. I still like the idea that it will come with some genuine questions and surprise in it, because you see, she's really fantastic, and
very.
I really like also to have this component of unpredictable behaviors and action that will make everything even more interesting.
Very natural for all, by the way.
Yeah. And I'm sure people won't believe this is an AI that is running a podcast, and that's exactly what we want to communicate to our audience, that this technology is going to change people's life. It's going to change a lot of things in your daily life. So the Life CoPilot, it's actually what they see in this small demo and in this podcast.
And it started as a standard conversation, and we can just shape it to based on our agenda, based on our conversation. So it became the role model for our next podcast. So it was teaching us what needs to be done.
Now, the only thing is that the first podcast it will be probably only English. We still have a work to do for having this level of conversation in other languages. So I hope to all our friends and community members from Japan, Taiwan, from other language speaking country, they won't get disappointed, but I'm sure they will appreciate what the technology can deliver. And so as I say in the last meeting in Las Vegas, this is something that is a continual evolution. So there's not such a final version that is covered in 50 languages. So I think the market is ready to understand that this is an early stage technology, but it's promising amazing future for Vyvo, for in general for the AI technology.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. We both know that, but we will get there, and it's not ending up with the languages and everything. We will then look for the dialects and everything.
Yeah, so, and I'm super excited. This is just the conversational model function. The human-like conversation is just one of the goals of VAI OS. So The other area, the marketplace with the agents and the agentic capability, that is probably will be the big part of the podcast. So I'm looking forward to really showcase to our members the work we are doing, the work that you doing with your team, which is just phenomenal. And so we hope to deliver more contents and more information about it.
All good.
Okay, good. Exciting time.
It is.